Ladies, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about Game 4 of this AL Division Series between the Cleveland Guardians and the Detroit Tigers, and we will have a Game 5 on Saturday back in Cleveland. The Cleveland Guardians, clutch, man. They showed some heart. They showed some heart today. I wasn't expecting from this offense, because they've been really quiet these last two games, man. They hadn't scored a run in the last two games, so I was kind of going today like their season might end, but David Fry saved their season. Like, clutch, man. Had a clutch two-run homer, had an RB, a sacrifice bunt that scored a run, and that sacrifice bunt was huge because, the Tigers drove in a run there in that ninth inning. Got a leadoff double, drove him over third, scored on two ground outs after the leadoff double. So that extra run was huge from David Fry. But David Fry, man, really good decision from Stephen Vogt, in my opinion, to keep David Fry on the bench until he got a favorable matchup. It was a 2-strike, 2-out hit from David Fry. Probably the biggest hit of the Guardian season so far. The biggest hit of their year. Just a fantastic baseball game, back and forth. But a winner take all, Game 5 in Cleveland on Saturday. David Fry's pinch hit homer and successful squeeze bunt put him on top, and Manuel Clase secured the 5-out save. Much better outing than the first time. Just been a fluke outing where he just didn't have it that day. Well, he did have it. He just a bad pitch sequence. He executed his pitches well in a good pitch sequence. So the winner will head to the American League Championship Series. We'll see if the Yankees hold on and win their game, or will the Royals come back and force a Game 5, or will the Yankees clinch their ticket tonight. But Scooble's gonna be tough to beat, though, man. He's gonna be tough to beat. In a Game 5, though, because Scooball's been excellent his first two outings. But let's just talk about this game, man. The Guardians kept their season alive. Jose Ramirez finally showed up tonight, I thought. Hit a solo home run tonight. Finally his first big hit of this series. Stephen Kwan, man. We talked about Stephen Kwan. He has been excellent in this series, man. Like, you gotta give credit to David Fry and Stephen Kwan. I would say those are 2 to 3 MVPs for me tonight for this team. And I'd say the bullpen was pretty solid overall. I'd say the bullpen was really solid. I mean, yeah, they let a lot of traffic on, but they only gave up 2 runs. So the bullpen, I thought, done a really good job. Tanner Bibby went 4 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Let a lot of traffic on, but was fortunate. But he just didn't really have it today, I thought, man. He threw 20 balls out of 64 pitches. He was just kind of terrible. Not terrible, but he just wasn't as good as you would expect. I would have, I don't know, if you're the manager, I thought this game could have been slipping away from Cleveland. They get up 2-1. Then McKinstry is that homer off Bibby. It just felt like the game was getting away, because Bibby, he just not on enough and can't get the last inning they need. So Smith was unable to finish the second inning. So Vogt was really forced to break from the script and used a lot of his big bullpen arms, which it paid off, though. For all the crap Stephen Vogt took and deserved yesterday, I thought he handled today really well. His pitching didn't do what you expect him to do. He worked around it. He held to his plans with the bench, made the correct calls. Getting David Fry up there, 2 outs, and the squeeze bunt was both ballsy. It was a ballsy bunt, but it was a brilliant bunt. Like, Stephen Vogt hasn't had a great series managing, but he did what he needed to do. Made all the correct pitching decisions and the pinch hitting decision. But with Bibby, I mean, it was the 5th inning at 58 pitches, but I don't know. Tough to have that last homer be his final pitch of the game. He wants to be an ace so bad. I just don't think he's up to that level yet to be the ace of this team. But only 2 runs over 4 innings. I get he done a solid job though overall. Considering how much traffic he allowed, he only 2 runs. Limited the damage. Cade Smith, 1.1 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts for Cade Smith. Hunter Gaddis, man, he was pretty good. 1 hit, 1.2 innings pitched, 1 hit, no earned runs, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts from Hunter Gaddis. Tim Herron, 0.1 innings pitched, 2 hits, no earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts. They took him out immediately after he gave up those 2 hits. Made the correct decision, putting in Emmanuel Clase. He went 1.2 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 earned run, no walks, 2 strikeouts. Gave up that 1 run, leadoff double, 2 groundouts, which ended up scoring a run. This run really didn't matter, to be honest, because they were up 5-3. But yeah, Clase got out. He had 2 strikeouts. So now we'll talk about the offense. Stephen Kwan, 3 for 5, 2 runs scored. He's been really good in this series, man. We talk about, the offense has sucked for a majority of the games which they have, but Stephen Kwan has been really good, man. He's had back-to-back 3-hit games in this series, and he also had 2 runs scored tonight, man. Zardo, 1 for 3, David Fry, 1 for 1, 3 RBIs. Ramirez, 1 for 5 and RBI. Josh Naylor, 1 for 5. Lane Thomas, 2 for 4 and RBI. Lane Thomas has really come through. He had a multi-hit game tonight. Will Brennan, 1 for 4. Jimenez, 0 for 4. That's only negative, though. Andres Jimenez was 0 for 4. I think he's went 0 for 4, 0 for 4, and 0 for 3. Lowering his postseason batting average to a .071 batting average. He struck out, 55% of the time? Because every time I see him up there, it's strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. And a rare probably pop up. So he's been awful. Bo Naylor, 0 for 2. Austin Hedges and Johanski no H. Pitch hitting, 0 for 1. Rocchio, 1 for 3 and a walk. Brian Rocchio's low-key, having a good series, man. He's been hitting the ball, getting on base. He's had a good series, I thought, man. For as much crap as we give him, he's had a pretty good last 2 games, getting a hit, getting on base, doing his job. And clutch hitting from the Guardians late from David Fry, really. Cleveland took the lead in the first, 1-0. Detroit tied it up 1-1. Then the 5th, Cleveland got a homer from Ramirez, but then McKinstry ties it up, and then they get the lead in the bottom of the 6th with an RBI single. But then David Fry gets that 2-run homer in the 7th, gets him the lead. It gets an insurance run in the 9th, make it 5-3. And Detroit gets one on the RBI ground out, but there's already 2 outs. That was the 2nd out already. So Cleveland 11 total hits, 5 runs. Detroit 9 for 4. So we'll talk about their pitching here. Reese Olson went 4 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts from Reese Olson. Thought Reese Olson done a solid job. 4 innings with 1 run baseball. He's great, man. Tyler Holton goes 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 earned run, no walks, 1 strikeout. Then we got the Sean Tide. 0.2 innings pitch, 1 hit, 1 earned run, no walks, 1 strikeout. Bo Brisky, 0.1 innings pitch, 1 hit, 1 earned run, no walks, no strikeout. Sean Gunther, 1 runner his responsibility, 1 run Brisky's responsibility. Jackson Jobe, 1.1 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, no strikeouts. And then we get to what's the last pitcher? Will Vest, 0.2 innings pitched, no hits, no earned runs, no walks, and 1 strikeout. So, yeah, sometimes your bullpen gets burned out, using all these bullpen guys. A lot of the playoffs, sometimes they're not gonna perform as good as some days where they look really good. Some days they look really good, but tonight just wasn't one of those nights for the Tigers bullpen. For the hitting, Parker Meadows was 1 for 5. Carpenter 1 for 3. Jace Young pinch hitting, 0 for 1, a walk and an RBI. Veerling 0 for 5. Riley Green 2 for 3 in Milwaukee. Cole Keith 0 for 2 in Milwaukee. He's done a good job at getting on base in this series, or just in the in the playoffs in general. Ibanez 0 for 1 pinch hitting. Torkelson 1 for 2. Winsell Perez 2 for 2 in an RBI. McKinstry 1 for 2 walking an RBI. Sweeney 0 for 3 in RBI. Rogers 0 for 3. And Malloy pinch hitting 1 for 1 and a run scored. So that's all the stats here. Final thoughts from this game here. Man, it's gonna be deflating, man, because I thought the Tigers were on clinch tonight, and then the Guardians, get that 2-run homer, clutch 2-run homer, to force the game 5. But we'll see what happens, man. They're gonna have to face Skubal, and I think I feel like Skubal's gonna dominate, man. But just one mistake pitch, man, by Brisky. But yeah, I just feel like they got outmanaged tonight. I kind of feel like they got outmanaged. But it is what it is. I mean, the series is evened up at 2. So the series is evened up at 2. So the series is evened up at 2. So yeah, we'll see what happens Saturday, game 5, 4:38 p.m. So I'll be here for this game Saturday, so until next time, or for game 5 Saturday, so until next time, out. Peace. And I'll see you guys for Yankees Royals, and then the Thursday night football recap later time this year.